What is up, Marvel Universe community? It's Ashrock back with another review. This is on the 3-pack X-Force series. Just recently came out last week. I pre-ordered this on Big Bad Toy Store along with the Classic Avengers. I've been talking about reviewing the Fantastic Four, which I also pre-ordered, but that doesn't come out till July, so my bad, guys. I will be reviewing that as well when it comes out, but this week we'll be reviewing the Uncanny X-Force, or the X-Force, excuse me, and the Classic Avengers box set, which I'll get to in a couple days. So let's start off first with the box art itself. I'm going to take this off the tripod for a second here. Box art is really cool. I've always liked the 3-pack box arts. Some of them are pretty plain and simple, but this one's actually really neat. You got the X-Force logo there with the 3 characters, shield mark, the 3 characters there. Really cool art. Love it. On the side, you got the X-Force logo on the right side, Marvel Universe. And then here on the left side, you got the 3 same characters, the same picture. Love that. I love that picture. Love the art. I'm not sure who did it. And then Marvel Universe logo. On the back, you got the 3 characters lined up. The other characters in the box set. You got in the Classic Avengers, it's going to be Ant-Man, Classic Iron Man, Classic Hulk, Classic Thor, and Wasp. And then there's a little synopsis there on how this team joined up and stuff like that, and they became the X-Force. So really cool box art. Love it. I think it's really neat. So onto the set itself. So obviously right off the bat, if you are a Marvel Universe collector, you know these are all pretty much repaints. But again, we know how cheap it is to make the figures, so it's understandable. They're making money off this stuff. But let's start with the paint apps right off the bat. So we'll start with Warpath. He is the same exact figure as this Warpath, which is the original one. Only difference is the shininess. This one is a glossy finish throughout the body, whereas this one's a little more dull gray and black. And then you also have this one, which is often misconstrued to be Thunderbird. This is not Thunderbird, guys. This is actually Warpath. So he does in a lot of the comic books and the Uncanny X-Men, like I want to say like 475 to like 500. He's in them. He is wearing this one, this particular costume. The Thunderbird is part of the X-Men 35th anniversary. So you can get him in, it's a completely different scheme, so don't get it twisted. It is just an X-Men variant costume. So with the colors, again, it's real simple colors, but they pull it off really neat, I think. I'm not a huge fan of repaints and stuff like that, but I like it. I really do. I wish they would have gone with the glossy finish, but they did the more dull gray and black throughout. But really neat. I lucked out and got actually almost a perfect figure. Don't want to jinx it, but because you never knew. But yeah, really cool with the eyes, bloodshot red there. Really neat with the hair. This hair looks so sick, dude. Really nice job. Real solid black. The weapons are a silver, like a metallic kind of color. Really neat. He's got these little holsters in the back, which is also black. You can put the knives in there, or the blades. So not a bad job at all for a repaint. The Wolverine, same old scheme. You got the what you call it, gray and black throughout. Again, not a glossy finish. Although, you know what? Actually, I take that back. The gloves are actually a glossy finish. My bad, guys. The gloves on these 2 characters here have a glossy finish, so that's pretty neat. And then the boots as well. So my bad about that. I overlooked that. That is my fault, mother suckers. Anyways, so again, same thing with the Wolverine. I don't like the little cut off sleeves or short sleeves. That just looks kind of stupid and goofy. My favorite Wolverine is still this one here, X-Force Wolverine. One of my favorites. Really cool. But this one's not a glossy finish either, but just a badass figure. So that is Wolverine. And then Deadpool, Mr. Deadpool. Let's slide him in here. There we go. Same thing, solid gray and black, a little bit of glossy on the side here, and on the arms over here, but for the most part just a solid black. Really cool. I love the little attachments here and stuff. This one, this particular Deadpool is the same one as the movie series Deadpool. Exact same thing, with the exception of the holsters for the blades. This one you have kind of a crisscross thing, which kind of looks stupid and goofy, whereas with this guy they gave him the other holster, which is kind of cool. Actually, hold on. These holsters go all the way through, solid black. The blade goes all the way through, whereas this one here, he's just got two little sleeves for his blade. This is part of the Taskmaster and Deadpool series, which I thought, this is my favorite Deadpool, to be honest with you. Cool looking. It's got the holster for the gun. This one does not have a holster for the gun. I mean, even the Wolverine Origins ones has a holster for the gun. One thing that's really my real gripe about the Deadpool in this series, does not come with a gun at all. You get no weapon with him other than his swords, which kind of pissed me off. It's like, you think of Deadpool, yeah, you think of his swords, but he's a gunslinger. He's a master of guns, so kind of weak with that, but whatever. So for the paint job, we're going to go with a 4 out of 5. It's not perfect, but it's pretty cool. They covered all the bases with what they're trying to do. Again, repaints, but I'm willing to skip that because I think it's a pretty cool set. Articulation, start with the Warpath, standard Series 2 articulation, so you got the ball joint in the arm, the upper bicep, the wrist rotates all around, and then single jointed elbow, head rotates 360, and I just popped that off. What happened? There you go. Upper torso, no waist articulation at all. Got the in and out with the legs, double jointed knees, all the way around with the foot, and then up and down. When I get down, just lost one of his blades, whatever. Wolverine, this is basically a Origins repaint, so you got the Origins articulation, which is kind of weak. No ball joint, twist all the way around, single jointed elbow, it rotates at the forearm over here, head rotates 360, got the little ab crunch there, no waist, and then upper thigh with the ball joint, double jointed knees, and then the foot rotates and goes up and down. So that is Wolverine. And then off to finally Deadpool. So Deadpool has same thing as the other guys, ball joint, rotates around at the elbow, up and down, single jointed. He's got the wrist kind of tough to screw it around with, and then the head all the way around, legs up and down, double jointed knees, jabba-dee-jabba-doo, and then the foot. So basically all these guys have the same, pretty much the same articulation. So for articulation, I'm actually only going to give them a 3 out of 5. They didn't do anything special. They're older figures, so they are with the older articulation, missing some of them are missing the upper thigh, double jointed elbows, the waist articulation, nothing at the waist. So 3 out of 5 I think is a fair score, to be frank. And then finally the overall score, I'm going to go with a solid 4 out of 5. Not a perfect score again because they just redid a bunch of figures, but it's a really cool box set. If you're trying to get Warpath, this Warpath from the second series, he's very difficult to find. You will find this one everywhere for a decent price on eBay and stuff like that. And the Origins Deadpool is actually pretty difficult to find. He's pretty expensive as well. And this one that just came out, the Taskmaster, is also very difficult to find. So I believe they retail for $25. I don't remember the exact price I paid. I'm sorry, off the top of my head I have to look. But I say pick it up if you guys love the X-Force and you love Deadpool and Warpath. It's really cool. The Wolverine is just kind of extra. Although I won't lie, the head sculpt on this guy, the face on him is actually really fucking cool, man. I love it. I love the grin. I love the anger. So that's pretty neat. So that's really it, guys. If you find them, pick them up. Don't pay too much for it. I wouldn't. But thanks for watching again, guys. Please subscribe. And I got many more to come. Again, look out for the next week. Doctor Strange, Doctor Doom, and Scar will all be reviewed via Ash Rock. Alright? Thanks, guys. See you later. Peace.